Alright, welcome back everyone. New project day. Got another Rolife Book Nook, the arcade dating. Looks like a arcade scene from Gay Paris. That'll be interesting. I was just spotted this chandelier. Looks like, or I don't know if that'd be considered a chandelier or not, but the lighting fixture is looks like it's gonna be an interesting little tidbit to do. Let's see what we got back here. It's 3.5 out of 5. And I always miss the piece count. Maybe it's on the front. 14 up. You know, it looks like got a little. It looks like paper, maybe not fabric, so I don't have to dread that as much. Fancy little chairs, doodads. Who's it and what's it? 148 pieces. So this should be a fairly quick one. But Rolife always does good stuff. And oh, I just noticed the sky. Not the sky. The roof line up here has also got some good details in it. But like I was about to say, Rolife always does some good stuff, so this ought to be an interesting build. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures, and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time, stay loose with it, upload daily, and so you don't have to wait a long time to see me complete a set, unless it gets really in the weeds with little bitty tiny pieces, which has happened before. You know, if you've seen any kits like this or similar that you think you'd like to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to the list. As a matter of fact, somebody requested this one just a couple of days ago, and I just happened to have had it in my shopping cart to buy because, you know, Rolife makes good stuff. Okay, let's pop it open and see what we got. We got our bundle of materials, fairly thick, but not super heavy, so that's, you know, let's see. Icon illustration. Well, this is a new, I do not know what this is. That's, attention assembly. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a key to the symbols. Okay. that is a new thing. Product safety instructions, also a new thing. I guess this will make sure we don't, I don't know, chew on something we shouldn't chew on. Instruction book. How many pages we got? We'll go from there. 33 actual pages, and then a catalog at the back. Let's see. Did it. Haven't done it. I think I've got that one ordered though. So, and actually instructions start on right off the bat on page 2. So we're looking at 29 pages. So a pretty long instruction book actually. We got our lights and our battery pack. Okay, we got a few trim pieces and molding. There's our there's the light fixture I was talking about right there. More trim. Got a plant, some little cups and saucers, and I think a vase, a couple of roses. Okay, teeny tiny screwdriver, a couple of tubes on that one. Okay, they are hollow, the metal bits, and some tape, or they call that tape. It's just, you know, adhesive patches. And as usual, nothing underneath it. Alright. Let's pop open our kit and see what all kinds of goodies we've got in there. I can get everything situated where it's not going to fall off the table. I had a cat here lying in a minute ago, but I guess she decided to move on. I wasn't paying her enough attention. Okay. And in the story of wildlife this morning, I was out walking the dogs. One of them was giving me all the attention that she usually does while we're waiting on the other one. And then I heard the other one bark. And I thought, oh no. Then I saw her running. And she's 15 years old. She doesn't run. And then, so I hollered at her, no, stop, nah. And then she stopped. I was like, I hope that was a rabbit. it was not a rabbit. She got skunked, and that thing hit her square in the chest, and she was an unhappy doggy at that point. I was like, and if it had been the first time it happened to her, it'd be one thing, but that's like the third time she's got hit by a skunk. She ought to know by now, don't mess with the black and white ones. So she got to spend the day outside today while I was at work. Alright, dust cover. Some glass for our storefronts, it looks like. Book stamps and books. And post or something. There's our coffee shop. Tea shop, maybe. Alright, got some. Okay, they feel like stickers. Yeah, they're stickers. So the peeling sticks. No. Even, ooh, I'm not sure if I like that one being a peeling stick, the one on the front. That sort of, I would rather it be integrated into the, I'll have to see how that looks. Sort of, actually a little bit disturbing with that. That's sort of, I don't think I've had one where they put a sticker on it. It's always been like, you know, screen printed on or, you know, etched into it. Okay, but cardboard, awnings, and posters. And more, a little thicker cardboard. This is probably light cardstock and heavy cardstock. They're not. I'd say it's got some thickness to it, but it's. Oh, I guess I could turn on the other light. Maybe a little better view of it. Probably not. Next to each other, since see they're, you know, thinner and thicker. And then we're into the wood bits. That looks like mostly the roof there. And the brown bits. Okay, and then they're getting at our screen print. Okay, they even added like the scuffs and stuff to the tile floors to make it look like a legit mall. That's cool. Lots of nice little details on that. There's our outside. Historic Parisian passage. Alright. Okay, here comes the cat again. What are you doing, Neil? Where'd you go? Meow. Yeah. There you go. I knew you'd say hi to them. Or you want me to go get you a treat? Is that what you coming in here bothering me for? I'll do it in a minute. Let me finish. Got one more sheet to show them. Alright. Okay. As is custom, I'll pull the first few steps and be right back with some assembly, and we will we'll proceed to get moving on this thing. So, right back with that. Okay, here we go. Fairly short for step one. Got our doodad with a little arrow pointing up, so we get F3, which are the longer ones, go in the top 2 slots. Yeah. That one's not very snug. But hopefully it'll stay in once we get everything else in place. Now I'm supposed to get more of these guys. Okay. Okay. Is it okay, that hole is a little bit wide, evidently. And while I'm at it, let me grab. I say I'm supposed to have done 2 more of those. I miscounted that. G. No, F. Yeah. No wonder I can't find it. F4. Oh. And burr off the front there. I've got a new toy. I don't know if it'll work on this darker wood, but if it does, I'll show off the rest of the set. Okay, so we got these guys. So that goes. I'm probably going to put a drop of glue in there, but picked up some acrylic paint markers. Let's see if it works, and then I'll brag on them. Double-ended, got the fine tip and the brush tip. And yeah, that's going to work. Okay. I wasn't sure I was going to cover on that, like I say, that light color over the dark color, but doing a pretty good job. I say I've had the paint markers before, but this is, like I say, these are like ready to go. I say there's no priming them or anything. They just, like I said, went right to work on them. The other ones I've used, I've always had to like push down the tip and let the ink flow into the nib to get it to work with it. But I bought 36 of them off of Amazon for $16.99, I think. I'll try and think to put a link in the description for this, because as I say, so I've used this third one of them I've used. The other one were on dark color, so I was figuring they'd be okay. But like I say, the fact that it colored that so good really is encouraging. Now let me get out. Like I said, I'm going to need a drop of glue on that top one. So let's just use the old Gorilla Super Glue for expediency. This one is the ancient Gorilla Super Glue. I need to throw it away. It's a little dab on either side there. And drop you back in. A little pressure for a second. I should have done it. Yep, okay. Now, while I'm going, these are going to be sticking out the sides there, so let's go ahead and a little dab on here. Now, I was looking, let's say, just to see how much I paid for them a minute ago, and you can buy the 48 color set for I think $19.99. So $3 more gets you that many more colors. So I wasn't sure how good it would work, so I sort of shot in the middle. And they're ample colors to pick from. So that's, like I say, right now this looks like I'm going to be able to really do some better blending than I have been doing, where I just sort of go in close. Okay, those are in. We go this way. That's not going to fit. Oh, well, on the other side. Put them facing the right way. Okay, yeah, there you go. Of course, now, I'm looking at this. Gotta see. Gotta keep going. I think this might end up slowing me down a lot in the long run. But I also think it's going to improve the illusion. Smooth strokes to blend it on. Yeah. Another coat on here. It dries up pretty quick, so that makes it easier to do a few thin coats to add it in. So that's a pretty close match on the color, actually. It's a little lighter on this stuff, but it's not. I know all the lights I got on here, it's hard to read some glare, but it's still, it's not bad. Okay. I don't think the top's going to be showing. but while I'm going, might as well go. I'll just do this front bit here. Okay. Back up. Yeah, I'm pleased with that, but that's step one. On to step two. Okay, start off pretty straightforward. All these G1s lined up on this G5. And G2 on the end to lock it in place. Oops, right. Okay. And then we and then I missed some more again. G3 and G4 on the other end. I do miss having the little inventory list at the beginning of each step. That makes things so much easier. 4 on the top and G3 on that end. Got a nice solid block there. And we take sticker H15. Looks like we're supposed to do around. There. Got, I guess we're building a bookshop, so it makes sense to the first. It's not a crazy amount of books, but there are plenty of books in this. This one. It's not like that 30 books thing I've done before. And we can take one of our G19s. It's H8. H8. There you are. And elderly and sailboats. Okay. That's the Old Man and the Sea, or their version of it. And now we get A10. So here. Here. You down here. We got a shelf. And this one and another D19, another book. I'm going with H11. Go in I'm going to make sure the binding faces that way. I can't even pretend to read that one. And I had another A19, whatever. There it is. I don't think I didn't get that from the treatment there. Let's see. This one. Maybe I did. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's hiding. Okay. Let's see here. So G19 and H10. Down. Keep forgetting they're mirroring these. These may be real book covers. They're just putting mirror images of them on. So the back's the front, the front's the back. The Recorder of Time. Okay. Go in. Squish that down. Let's see if I can pop it back up. Okay. Okay, so take our little bookshelf dealio here, and you go. Like that. Oops. I think I forgot to put. Yep, I'm supposed to put this. Yeah, this one must go on top here. I forgot that. Did I forget anything else on that step while I'm looking at it? No. Okay. Okay, so this one goes in here. What's that from? Okay, that's coming up. Okay. Okay. Oh, you need another. I swear, I can't seem to grab them. 19 and H9. Little Home Guide, Life Home Guide, Life Home Guide. There you go. Probably should have put you in before I put that on. I'm going to pop you back off. Let's go then. Here. And let's go on top. Okay. Now we bring her. You guys go sides there. Move everybody in. You go down. Alright. And that is step 2. Right back with step 3. Okay, moving right into major construction now. Our bookshelf goes these 3. Go right into. Okay. Now set you aside because we get to work on the door. So this was where I was doing my experimenting with my markers, and that I say it's another one, almost perfect match on the colors. It was the the typical brown. There goes. That's what it was, but it just colored right in. Like I say, I was surprised how close that match was. And supposed to put. Right, now I'll move on to our two-sided tape. Now I got when it works, this stuff is great, but when it doesn't work, it's a minor headache. It's still not the worst thing in the world. But I'll peel our. We get a piece of the two-sided tape either side of the door back here, and do 2 mediums. The tape stayed on the. Okay, that one. Yes, that's one of the things when it like I said, when it works, it's great. It doesn't work, it's a pain. There, get that one out of the way so we don't get 2 of it at once next go round. Let's see if this one's any more cooperative. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to see. On that side. Good. Stick them to it. And this one always seems to be the lucky one to get the backing strips off for me. Okay, now got a little marks on there, so just line them up, hopefully. Ease it out. And there you go. Excellent. And you go here. It's an extra deep one, so it sticks out the bottom. So let's do something to mount it with. There, yeah, it's looking good. Oh, actually, it's not extra deep one. I forgot to put a piece in. Supposed to put A4. So this guy, with the arrow on there, painting that way. So you go in through there, and then it goes into the floor. Okay, that makes more sense. And this now it's flush at the bottom. It's got a little wobble in it. So. Somehow I just keep missing pieces. And this one's a major piece too. See, 5 more books. I've been doing that all weekend. Seems like I'm always reaching over there to grab. I have noticed on this one, it didn't. Some of them cuts. Bring you all the way in for this. They're doing recessed, so the burr is actually down in there rather than on the surface like it is over here, which is, I don't know what the rationale behind that is, but just something I've noticed on this set. Seems to be fine. Okay, so we got going with 2 doing dots go down. These guys go in the side here. Pretty sure we're going to cover it, but I'm going to go ahead and blend this top in a little bit just to make it a little smoother. And this guy goes underneath the bottom. Looking. Don't really have a good brown that matches up with that, so I'm not going to try and camouflage these guys. And then this guy. There. There we go. Either side down here. Okay. Starting to take shape there. I'm still tickled with this. It matched up the color. You know, we may end up covering that all the way up before it's all said and done, but I'm still tickled that it blended in so well. Okay. But I think that's the end of 3. So on to 4. Okay. Start off with doing some painting. So I'm sort of enjoying the new toys. That's sort of. I think does a fine job of covering. So I very well could be painting on stuff that's never going to show up anywhere, but it still feels good to make the effort. You know, I'll know it's there. I'm certain this won't show. I think it's going to be facing the other way. But this one might. Didn't do a good enough job of sanding on that one. Well, actually, I'm just thinking about this thing does have with that mirror effect in the background, so it might actually show this angle too. I always sort of forget about it on these sets. Okay, that gets all my nooks and crannies. Alright. Things dry. Oh, got a brown too, so I might as well. Meant to do one of the things. It's probably a little bit too light, but it's still not far off. Could be better, but that's okay. I'll have to spring for the 48 color one next time. Okay. Now, while that's doing its thing, we're supposed to take 15 and 16. Break off one of our small pieces of tape. And getting them up with that. Push them together. There we go. Pretty close. Got a little wiggle room on that, but it's not adjustable, I wouldn't say. And that gets H20 on it. So evidently a thick book. Yeah. He's always on the road. And G14s get 12, 13, 14. The scarlet letter H. Crooked on that one. Up backwards. Let's see that one crooked. And 14. They didn't even try on that, just book title. I can respect that. Those Easter eggs that only the people who build the kit will ever see. And y'all. Now, 11. It's our thick boy book. It's another loose one. And the scarlet letter H, evidently. A little snug. Okay. I'll do another dab of the old Gorilla Super Glue. Can do just a dab somewhere. these two. A white one up front, a red one in the rear. I want the one that says book title prominently displayed, so I'm going to swap them. Just because I think that's funny. Okay. These guys go on our storefront here. Another loose one. This one a little better. A little bit, but not. I guess I'm staying in place at least. So I'm surprised at this because usually you can count on Rocker, Rolife, Robotime, that conglomeration of companies, to be real solid with their pieces. I don't think I've had one that didn't fit good like this in multiple places that I can remember off the top of my head anyway. And there, pressure. Okay. Now, these guys go around on either side. Okay, so it's going to be our book racks. Okay. Sure. Is that one? I think I'm going to put a sticker over top of this, but it's got a very prominent up arrow and yes, stickers go on top of it. Okay, I'll be okay. Got that going on there. Now, these are let's do it. And another loosey-goosey. Okay. Oh, okay. And let's see here, what? H4 and H5 get stickers. Okay, H4. Sidelines look good. H5. On that corner. Okay, nice. I'm surprised it didn't wrap all the way around, but still, the effect is effective. Okay. Now, take one of these guys, and it runs through here. Comes out the back. And this is where that's where we hang our windows on. Peel. Pop those guys out. Okay. And it says put some, actually, before you do that, a couple of small strips at the bottom of the windows. Two-siders. I didn't think that came off. Looking good. Now, and actually, like here these guys go on, I guess, to lock the window in place. Okay. Let's see here. Now, all these guys just run straight across here. If any of them are too loose to stay in. I'm debating whether I want to try and color the edges in, but I think this may be something where I would actually want a little contrast to make it stand out. So I'm not gonna try and blend those in, I don't think. Okay. And I missed another piece that goes up here. So. But now, gotta lay down 4 medium strips. Here. But small. should have done that before I put these little pieces on. Easier to make sure it was in contact. Okay. This is where our Kirkdale bookstore sign goes. Thinking this top of that blues line and up you down there. And this guy goes in here. And the piece I forgot. A8. Ah, 8. Yeah. Gonna hit the ends of this one anyway. At very least on there is a, it may not show up on camera, but there's some pin striping on that side. I think I'm going to be able to go across the top once it gets installed. If I feel like I need to. We'll see. Looks like I might have something installed on top of it, so I'm not going to try and color that one in. I think that's good enough on the side there. Now, to bring you in. Okay, so this is what we're going to line up our holes in our floor with. These two. These two. Straight down. There we go. Make sure it's lined up in there. The door. Oops. It's not. Forcing it out, or is it just crooked? No. Okay, I think we're about to lock it in place. Let me turn the page. Cause I've still got this piece left here, and that looks like it's gonna go. Yep, it's gonna bring everything in tight. First things first, we'll put our bookstore sign in. Ooh. Right up here. Now, drop this guy down. Here to here to here. Yeah, that's gonna, yeah, pull that one in. The right side. Which one? Yep. Yeah, okay, so that tab goes in there. I'm going to pull this sign out before I break it trying to. Okay, those are in. Okay, let's say that, tighten that up. Now, put our sign back on. I think. Okay. There we go. Nice. I like that. It really looks good. Got the doors in right where it's supposed to be. Okay, so that's still showing at least. Okay. I wish I had. I just don't have that darker brown. If I try and conceal these, they're just gonna stand out worse, I think. So I'm avoiding the temptation to try and conceal those. But I think I'm gonna take a peek at how much is step 5 in. How long is that? That's 2 pages long. I think I'm gonna wait. Got to build a lot more books and stuff. Maybe not build the books. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on step 5 till tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits there. I think that's a good launch point for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.